Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Dias. The president of the Goan Seamen Association of India, Frank Vegas, has expressed the association's disappointment with the state's decision to renew the Goan welfare pension scheme for seafarers for another 6 months. He demands that the scheme should be permanent to help the retired seafarer community.
Goa Seamen Association of India demanded that the Goa Welfare Pension Scheme be made permanent. Goa Seamen Association of India President Frank Vegas has expressed the association's disappointment with the state's decision to renew the Goa Welfare Pension Scheme for seafarers for 6 months.
सगळे डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंताचेर तेणे रिकन्सिडर करचें डिसिजन आनी जाता तितू बेगीन ती तारोड्या स्कीम आहा ती परमनंट करची. आनी दुसरें म्हळ्यार कितें, आज आमी तुमचेले आसतल्याचे 2 बूक मेंबर आनी नॉन मेंबर म्हूण आहाय. आज त्या बुकाचेर तुमचे आमी आख्ख्या गोंयांत तारोड्यागे पोस्ट आय जाल्यार त्या आमगे ऑफिसार रेकमेंड कोताय. आज म्हयन्या आमगेले उणे 100 टेस्को भुरगे जाताय. ओ फॅमिली येता तारोड्या गेली तुमचेले आसतले चोय. दिस इज द मंथ ऑफ आख्ख्या गोंयचे चोय सावर्डे वातोड्डा मांद्रे सोन देखून येयले चोय भुरगे पेंजीम सोन देखून शिरोडा हे सगळे जाय चोय. सो हेचेर एक आमकां रेकॉग्निशन दी म्हूण एसेंब्ली उलयलो. ते आज आमकां एक रेकॉग्निशन देखून दिवपा सोदना हे एसोसिएशनाक. सो हे 2 पोस्ट आहाय ते गव्हर्मेंटान आमगेले कन्सिडर करचे. आज तुम जाणा ती स्कीम काडल्या पूण आतां फॉर्मा शॉर्टेज जालो आहाय. आज हे फॉर्मा लागून आज 147 रिक्वायरमेंट आहाय. हिचो सगळ्या नांवां जी कोणा रिक्वायरमेंट आहाय ती फॉर्माची हे लिस्ट. आम ताका सांगलें बाबा तूं फॉर्म कित्याक फॉर्म म्हणपा लागलें काबार जाली. न्यू शापा अजून स्किमी कांय खबर ना म्हणपा लागले. पूण आज स्कीम रिन्यू केली फॉर 6 मंथ. सो एकूच मागणी मुगेली गव्हर्मेंटा कडेन आनी चड करून डॉक्टर प्रमोद सावंत हू इज द चीफ मिनिस्टर ऑफ गोवा डिसिजन एंड टू मेक दिस स्कीम परमनंट. इज देर एनी टेक्निकल इश्यू आहा जाल्यार म्हणटा जाल्यार आज 3 वर्स जाली ते स्किमी फाटल्यान आमी परमनंट कर म्हूण भोंवताय.
Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
A project that was left incomplete since 1983 is still not complete, which has now turned into a hotspot for illegal activities in TV. Yes, I am referring to the TV Gymkhana Sports Complex that has been lying incomplete since 1983 in TV Panchayat area, and this is attributed due to lack of funds. Today, this complex building is in a dilapidated condition and a hotspot for illegal activities. Locals and sport lovers from the village have raised their serious concerns over this abandoned complex.
The TV Gymkhana Sports Complex is left abandoned since 1983, which has now turned into a hotspot for illegal activities. Yes, the TV Gymkhana Sports Complex has been incomplete since 1983 in TV Panchayat area, and this is due to lack of funds, some say. Today, this complex is in a dilapidated condition and a hotspot for illegal activities. Locals and sports lovers from the village have raised their serious concerns over this abandoned complex. Meanwhile, the present MLA and Minister Nilkan Alankar and Panchayat Sarpanch of Thivim has appealed to the Gymkhana committee to hand over the complex to the Panchayat so that the government can take restoration work of the complex and complete it.
लोक बॉब मारता हांगासर कितें चल्लां पत्रकार आर्टिकल आसात. म्हाका इनिशिएटीव दिसता की आमच्या सरपंचान आमदारान जाल्यार सगळ्यो फूल बॉडी तेंचे कडेन आसा तेंच्यांनी हे टेक ओवर करचो प्रोजेक्ट. आनी थंयसर आतां सद्या तेजो माजी आमदार दयानंद नार्वेकर, डॉक्टर दुमास्कार आनी कोण कोण हेचे मेंबर आसात तांकां आपोवन हाडचे आनी तेंच्यांनी हो प्रोजेक्ट गव्हर्मेंटान टेक ओवर करचो. एज अ न्यूसन्स ऑफ द लोकॅलिटी कन्वर्ट इंटू अ न्यू स्पोर्ट्स कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर द लोकॅलिटी. हे गांवचे आमच्या बऱ्याक उपयोग येतले आनी अशे गव्हर्मेंट कितलेशे प्रोजेक्ट येता हो घेवचो म्हणून म्हाजो तांकां हंबल रिक्वेस्ट.
पंचायतीन मागीर आपलो MOU सायन करून आमकां SAG गव्हर्मेंटाक दिलो जाय जाल्यार आमी तो जिमखाना जर ते करूंक सोदता ते आमी गव्हर्मेंट करून तो पंचायतीक हँड ओव्हर करूंक सोदता. हे हांवें पंचायतीक मागला की जे कोण मेंबर थोडे आहा हांव तांकां सारकें नको कोण करते तांकां एप्रोच जाया आनी जे तेंचो उद्देश आहा तो तुमी आनी आमी मेळून तो उद्देश फुलफील करुया आनी लोकांची स्पोर्ट्समॅन यंग जनरेशनान ते स्पोर्ट्साच्या माध्यमान तो बऱ्यापैकी एक इन्स्टिट्यूशन तयार जातलें.
Prakash Kadekar for Herald TV.
Very soon, Perne and surrounding areas will be the top places of the state once the Mopa International Airport and other mega projects are completed. But today, the residents, especially the students, are facing a lot of hardship due to non-availability of public transport in the area. They said there is no proper Kadamba or regular bus services. They have demanded proper and regular bus services.
People living in Tose, Patudevi, Korka, Mojim, Mandre, Keri, Hasarpur, Mopa in Pedne Taluka are facing inconvenience due to the lack of irregular passenger buses.
हांगा बसी नसता चडशे टायमार सकाळी खंयच्या न्हय तोरशासून ते पणजे मेरेन बसी नसता. एटलिस्ट एक लास्टाची बस आसता ती 8:15ची आसता पलव, पण ती सुद्धा भरान वयता. त्याच्या उपरांत बसी नसता. मागीर एक 9:30ची आसता ती सुद्धा भरान वयता. त्याच्या उपरांत 10:30ची आसता ती लेट आसता न्हू. आमकां कामाक येवपाक आमकां सारको 9:30चो टायमींग न्हू, मागीर आमकां बसी नसता. सो आमच्या सरकारान मातशें हेजेर लक्ष घालपाचो. मागीर जिडांक एकच बस आसता संकटनाशक. त्याच्या उपरांत आमची सगळीं भुरगीं स्कुलाची ते बसलेलीच आसता, तांकांय बसी नसता.
तर आतां म्हजी चली 10वीक शिकता, ताका जर पेपर तेंचो अर्दांक आसता, ताका 12ंक भायर सरचें पडटा. कित्याक बिकॉज ऑफ बस ना थंय त्या टायमार. 12:30 एक बस येता, पण ती फूल भरून येता आनी तेच्या फाटल्यान बस 2 मोपा कदंबा येता. त्याचे मदीं बस एकूय येयना आनी आमच्या भुरग्यांक 12ंक जेवच्या खावच्या आदी भायर सरचें पडटा. 2:30 पेपर तांकां वयतना तेच जाता. तेंचे 4ंक पेपर काबार जाता, 5:30 मेरेन तांकां थंय उबें रावचें पडटा. कित्याक बस ना. 5:30 लास्ट बस आसा.
आज इकडे पेडणे तालुक्यात जी बसची जे वाहतूक बसेस आहेत विविध गावात पेडणे तालुक्यातील जे 20 पंचायती आणि एक नगरपालिका आणि म्हापशा पणजीहून येणारे बसीस तसे पत्रादेवी आणि अन्य गावातून जाणारे बसी पणजी जाणारे किंवा म्हापशात जाणारे या मोठ्या प्रमाणात गेली कोविडच्या महामारीत 2 वर्ष बंद केले. खाजगी जे बस प्रवास वाहतूक होती ती आणि त्यामुळे लोकांची गैरसोय मोठ्या प्रमाणात होत आहे. आता सध्या परीक्षेचे दिवस आहेत, 10वीच्या परीक्षा सुरू आहेत आणि तोरशे अन्य भागातून हरमल, केरी, मांद्रे, पालिये किंवा चांदेल, हसापूर या ग्रामीण भागातून लोक पेडणे ठिकाणी परीक्षेच्या केंद्रात येतात आणि त्यांना घरी जाण्यासाठी 3-3 तास ताटकळत राहावं लागतं या लहान मुलांना. आणि तसेच जे कामासाठी आपल्या पोट पाण्यासाठी जे पेडणे तालुक्याच्या ठिकाणी येतात, अन्य ठिकाणी औद्योगिक वसाहती जातात, त्यांनाही वेळेवर बसी न मिळाल्या कारणाने लोकांचे खूप हाल होत आहे.
मकबूल मालगीमनी for Herald TV.
On Friday, a 40-year-old lady was killed in a fatal accident due to the negligence of a 17-year-old minor who drove the vehicle without a license. Here's more.
It was yesterday, Friday, when a 40-year-old woman rider from Chikalim was killed, while the pillion rider was seriously injured in a collision between a car and a bike near the St. Jacinto's Islands. Sources said that the deceased, Rina Gonsalves, had picked up her relative of 17-year-old son from the college and was moving towards her house in Chikalim on a scooter when she hit a speeding car from the wrong side. When contacted, Vasco police sources said that the car was being driven by a minor boy from Mapsa and he did not have a driving license. Meanwhile, the eyewitness also said that he was under the influence of alcohol, which is not yet authorized. The police said the driver is a 17-year-old boy and was driving without a driving license. He drove the car with 4 occupants in a rash and negligent manner while proceeding from Vasco to Panjim. When he reached near the roadside religious structure, he moved towards the wrong side and the car struck the scooter driven by the deceased along with the pillion rider. The Vasco police have registered an offence under section 279, 337, 304A of IPC and section 345 of Motor Vehicles Act. The accused boy has been sent to JJB in Mirsays, the sources said. Presently, Vasco PSI Swapnil Naik is investigating the case under the supervision of PI Kapil Naik and under the guidance of Murmagaon DYSP Salim Sheikh. A story by Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
Within a day of issuing a lookout notice against the alleged accused involved in chain-snatching cases in Asnora, Kolwale police identified and arrested 2 accused who are residents of Vasco. A Mapsa court remanded the 2 to 3 days in police custody.
Asnora chain snatching case solved. The police has arrested 2 from Vasco. Now, within a day of issue of outlaw notice against the alleged accused who were involved in chain snatching, the Kolwale police identified and arrested the 2 accused. According to the police, around 2 weeks back, the accused riding 2-wheeler intercepted the complainant, who was a resident of Asnora, while she was walking towards her residence and snatched her gold chain worth 1 lakh rupees. The police got CCTV footage of the criminal act and after analyzing the footage issued a lookout notice against the alleged accused. The police received information that 2 accused, Ashfaq Kudar of 25-year-old and Hussein Rashid of 23-year-old, both residents of New Wade, Vasco, were suspected to be involved in the crime. Kolwale police, along with the assistance of Vasco police, identified and apprehended the persons involved.
When she was returning to her house from Asnoda area, somebody came with Aprila scooter and snatched away her gold chain weighing around rupees 12 grams. Then after we have registered a case under relevant sections, and during the course of investigation we have recovered one footage, CCTV footage. In that footage 2 persons are coming with Aprila scooter and face is clearly detected, but after meticulous efforts yesterday, that is on 25/11/2022, we have received a credible information that 2 persons, namely Ashfaq son of Dada Fir Kadur and second Hussein Abdul Rashid, they are both are suspected to be involved in this case. We have located both the accused and this morning we have brought them to the police station and shown them arrest in said case. Accused is having criminal background at Vasco police station, and we will going to get the detail of the said accused from Vasco police station.
Both accused?
We have heard that first accused is involved in similar types of cases at Vasco police station.
Story by Prakash Kadekar for Herald TV.
The novena at the Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Church in Panjim will begin on November 29th, beginning with the Muddy on November 28th. The feast will be celebrated on December 8th.
Now, the blessing of the Mahdi Fama will take place on November 28 at 5:45 in the evening, followed by a mass at 6 o'clock. Novena masses will be celebrated daily at 7 in the morning in Konkani, 8 in the morning in English, 6 in the evening in Konkani, while the rosary will be recited daily at 7:30 in English and 5:30 in the evening in Konkani. On the feast day, that is 8th of September, the masses will be celebrated at 5:30 in the morning in Konkani, 6:30 in the morning in Konkani, 7:30 in the morning Konkani, 8:30 a.m. English, 10 a.m. in Konkani, 12:30 in Konkani, and 5:30 in Konkani. It's Prasad Polji with Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
The Mormuga Municipal Council will allot slots to wholesale fish vendors between 6 to 11 a.m. within the temporary market premise, said MMC Chairperson Leo Rodrigues. Rodrigues has appealed to wholesale fish vendors to operate from the market premise. Due to the construction of the new market, all fish vendors have been given a temporary space at the Dev Damodar Trust premise. The work for the new market are going on at a steady pace.
The Mormuga Municipal Council will allot slots to wholesale fish vendors between 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. within the temporary market premises. MMC Chairperson Leo Rodrigues has appealed to fish wholesalers to operate from within the market premises. Due to the construction of the new market, all fish vendors have been given a temporary space at the Dev Damodar Trust premises.
नोटीस आम्ही सर्व केला कित्याक लागून तेमीन होलसेल फीश तांकां ट्रेड लायसन्स ना एक म्हणल्यार आनी दुसरी म्हणल्यार तेमीन फीश मार्केटाक वचून 1 किलोमीटर भायर रावन नुस्तें विकपा जाता होलसेल तेंचें कितें आहा तें कायद्या प्रमाणे आनी आमचे पयले जे फीश वेंडर हिंगा नुस्तें विकताले मार्केटान ती आतां तांकां आमी थिंगा देव दामोदर ट्रस्टान शिफ्ट केल्या ती तांकां आमी सांगलेलें की तेंची फी होलसेल आमी बंद करतले म्हणून. ताका लागून ती बंद जाल्लें तेमी आतां परत चालू केलें म्हणून ती आमकां कंप्लेन दिवपा येयली. तेन्ना आमकां दाजी MLA दाजी साळकारा बी येयली, म्हाकाय थिंगा आपयल्लो, हांव थिंगा गेलो आनी तेमी आमकां सांगलां की तेंची बंद करूया म्हणून. कित्याक तेंकां प्रॉमीस केल्लें की आमी तेंकां प्रॉमीस केल्लें आमी शिवोन बिवन आमी की तेंकां बंद करतले होलसेल म्हणून. पूण आमी बंद केल्लें पूण थोडे दीस तेमी परत चालू केलें. ताका लागून आमी तेंकां परत नोटीस सर्व केला आतां 6 दिसा टायमींग दिला तेमी बंद करपाचें, नाल्यार आमी फोर्सफुली वचून बंद करता.
बेजिकली तांकां ट्रेड लायसन्स नाले आनी विदीन 1 किलोमीटर रेडियस इको मेळना.
भितर दिवपाक मेळना. आनीक म्हणल्यार की तेंकां जेन्ना आमी एक पारी भोंवलोले बसून टॉक्स उलयताले आमी होलसेल फीश वेंडराक आनी मार्केट फीश वेंडर आमी हाडलोले आनी तेंचे मदें आमी उलोवप जाल्लें एक 6 म्हयने पयलीं 7 म्हयने पयलीं. तेन्ना तेमी आमकां प्रॉमीस दिल्लें होलसेल फीश वेंडरान की तेमी फीश वेंडर आहाय न्ही हिंगा मार्केटान तेमी तांकां सांगलें की तेंकां मार्केटान हिंगपा तेंचो सोंपो आहा मार्केटान ते पाशां आहा तेंचो आनी पिंटो बी तेंचो सोंपो आहा मार्केटान. तांकां मार्केटान हिंगचे होलसेल फीश मार्केट टायमींग दिल्लो सो ती दनपारां 11 सकाळीं 11 ते भितर तेमी हिंकोन वचपाचें होलसेल आनी ते म्हणटा न्ही लोकांक आमी सवाय नुस्तें तर तेमकां तेमी न्हेंवची मार्केटान येवचें आनी हिंगा देव डामरा ट्रस्टान येवचें आनी तेमी सो ती 11 हिंगचें कित्याक लोकांक सवाय नुस्तें मेळटलें. तेंचो डिमांडूय आहा कोणाचो फीश वेंडराचो की तेमी न्हेंवची म्हण थिंगा.
बेजिकली आतां
आनी हो मार्केट कंप्लीट जातकूच हो मार्केट काम जाता तेमी आमी तांकां होलसेला वाल्याक पासून पोसोवपाक आमी रेडी आहाय कित्याक सो ती 11 पासून तेंचो डिमांड आहा फीश वेंडरांचो.
सो बेजिकली दोन तेंचे
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV.
The mayor of the corporation of the city of Panjim, Rohit Monserrat, on Friday apologized for the poor condition of Panjim roads. He also said that the ongoing works are necessary and once completed, there won't be any need for digging up the roads for the next 15 to 20 years.
Herald had reported how the city dwellers and visitors to Smart City Panjim were facing a harrowing time traversing around the city due to the mass digging of the streets and road closures. The road opposite Delman Hotel near Fidalgo, the narrow lanes of old Panjim areas like Santome and Fontanius have been dug up for replacement of sewer lines and reconstruction of drains and other basic infrastructure. The mayor of the corporation of the city of Panjim, Rohit Monserrat, on Friday apologized for the poor condition of Panjim roads. He also said that the ongoing works are necessary and once completed, there won't be any need for digging up the roads for the next 15 to 20 years.
So now, like we had said earlier also, most of the smart city works are tendered at the same time. So now, as per directions from Government of India and also from the state, most of the work will be done say around June, July. That is the deadline that everyone has been given. We understand the inconvenience that has been caused to a lot of people, so we'd like to apologize for that also. But now a lot of the work that is being done is absolutely necessary. For example, now a lot of the pavements will be done. We are setting up proper utility drains so roads will not have to be broken. The drainage system is to be revamped because it has not been done for the past 30-40 years. And all of these things have to be done. Because now everyone has noticed like leakages in the pipe, leakages in fluids that happen very regularly. So now all of the works that are happening now is to address all of these issues that are happening. For the next 15-20 years, people will have nothing to worry about.
So this will accommodate all the electricity problem, water problem, everything. It will be.
So basically now, where G Suda is building those roads, those will be concrete roads. So all new utilities will be laid: water, power, sewage, gas, everything will be laid on the utility line. So for the next 10-15 years, none of the roads will be dug up. Only the utility trenches will be dug, and all of the work can go on simultaneously. So there will be no inconvenience. Now only because of the work that is going on, it will be a little difficult. But apart from that, it will solve everyone's problems.
So any alternative traffic arrangement has been done for this time?
So now we have had various meetings with the traffic department also, and we have asked for their cooperation. They have said that they would lend it to us. We realize also that they have not been doing the job to the best of their abilities also, but we will take up the issues with traffic as and when it is.
आणि कसं इशू म्हटलं बाटल्यान रोड आसा पळय न्ही तो एवरी इयर फुटता सिवरेजा खातीर तें परमनंट सोल्युशन कितें गावपाना.
So now see all of the smart city work now, especially the sewage department, whatever work has been, all the roads that have been damaged now, they have already taken their estimate for all of those roads to be repaved. So now Division 2 has been given that work order. The moment the sewage work is away, all of the roads will be reinstated with freshly done. There will be no patchwork, all new roads will be done.
So, do you think की आमचे पणजे जे आसा न्ही ते वेल मॅनेज प्लॅन्ड सिटी जावपाक शकता because it has a certain kind of geographical design.
See now, under the UD minister also now, he has taken up say Margao, Ponda, Vasco. I think those cities are the first 3 cities that will be properly planned from this thing center. So in the next phase of it, Pancham will be taken up also. But I believe we need comprehensive planning for the city also in terms of everything. In terms of transportation, transportation networks. We realize the difficulties that people are having when it comes to parking also. So we believe that the master plan for the city is absolutely required.
Prasad Polchi for Herald TV.
Stating that 60% of work on the first phase of the new wholesale fish market at Mardel is complete, Chairman of the South Goa Planning and Development Authority, Krishna Daji Salkar, told Herald that they would soon take a decision on shifting the market to a temporary location.
Nearly 60% of the work of the fish market is complete of the SGPDA, and the decision of shifting will be taken soon, says the chairman. Nasalkar and the officials of the SGPDA with PI Gautam Salonke of the traffic cell Margao and PI Jitendra Naik Fatordak Goa police station inspected the wholesale fish market where cleaning work was underway. He said that 60% of the work of the first phase of the new wholesale fish market at Mandel is complete. Watch.
आम्ही एमएसा बरोबर इन्स्पेक्शन केल्लें तें आमी आज हांगा आयले आनी हांगा मॅक्झिमम तुमी चड कांय करपाक मेळना बिकॉज ही एरिया अजून डेवलप जावपाची आसा सो हांगा इन्वेस्ट चड करपाक मेळना पूण एक टेम्पररी एज अ टेम्पररी मेजर जी स्लरी आसा ते उदकान आमी धुवन काडटात आनी जे थोडे गड्डे पडल्या जंय उदक सांठूंक शकता थंय आमी खडी घालून एक टेम्पररी अरेंजमेंट लोकां खातीर आमी करपाचो केला आमी पयलींच्यान एक्शन घेतकूच खुबश्यो गाडयो हांगा ना जाल्यो जो एमएस कंटिन्युअसली फॉलोअप करता चीफ ऑफिसरा कडेन आनी पुलीस डिपार्टमेंटा कडेन आनी म्हाका दिसता तेजें सोल्युशन जेन्ना हो फूल मार्केट रेडी जातलो तेन्ना ताजेर खंय तरी सोल्युशन येतलें आनी ऑनरेबल सीएमान सांगलां की नेक्स्ट भितर हाजेर कितें तरी डिसिजन घेतलें वेदर वी हॅव टू शिफ्ट टू दॅट मार्केट काय तो मार्केट आमकां टेम्पररी ओपन करून दिता कित्याक मातसो तेवटेन इन्वेस्टमेंटूय आसा सो तोय इन्वेस्टमेंट वेस्ट जावपा ना सो एज अ टेम्पररी मेजर आज आमी पयलीं क्लिनींग करतात हांगा टोटल खंय खंय घाण आसा ती खडयेन काडटात ह्या हातून आमकां 200 ते 250 गाडयो एका टायमार भितर वचून रावपाची सोय आसा सगळ्यो फॅसिलिटीज आसा कोल्ड स्टोरेज फॅसिलिटी आसा सो म्हाका दिसता तो हें जातकूच हो प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व जातलो आतां थोडो भायर लांबाणी बी ती बसता पळय इशू आसा ते म्युन्सिपालिटी कडेन बसून आमी सॉर्ट आवट करपाक जाय.
Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
Churchill Brothers Sports Club hammered Kelbai Sports Club by 6-0 to register a win in the GFA Vedanta Women's League football tournament played at Rosary Church Ground in Naveli. Rizela Sia Almeida scored 4 goals, while Aniela Barreto and Pearl Fernandez netted a goal each.
The Churchill Brothers FC hammered Kelbai Sports Club by 6-0 goals to register a win in the GFA Vedanta Women's Football League tournament match played at Rosary's Ground in Naveli. Rizela Almeida scored 4 goals while Anelia Barreto and Pearl Fernandez netted a goal each. Here are the highlights. Ignacio Nerona for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on Know Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.